Hi, welcome back to more Bee Swarm Simulator. I did a little bit of grinding ever since I was done with the last Bee Swarm Simulator video that I made, and I now have 35 bees, so that's always good. And not only do I have 35 bees, but I also got myself, I should probably get myself one of these hives. All the good hives are taken. I guess I'll go with this one, sure. But I've gotten a majority of my bees to either 7 or 8 in terms of levels, so it's not looking too bad. I'm doing all right. I've also gotten myself this porcelain bag. It's just the better bag, and it's the bigger bag than the bag that I had in the last video, so that's always nice. Oh, and yeah, I did a little bit of paying for convenience is what I'm realistically just gonna say. I don't really have anything to hide. If you guys want to know what I bought, there it is. I have no problem in paying the developer of Bee Swarm Simulator to continue to create a good game, okay? Anyways, I actually have some cool ideas that we're gonna be doing for this video in particular, as well as a little bit of things to talk about too, so I'm pretty excited for this video. While I'm quickly just talking about things, I'm gonna try and quickly finish up this blue flower field part, because honestly, I'm not really a big fan of dealing with these starting area fields because it doesn't produce much pollen for me. The tier 1 flowers kind of suck. The first thing I want to talk about is I was talking about in my last video that I wanted to just stick to whatever's making me happy and doing what I want whenever I want, that sort of thing. But the biggest thing that really came out of that is I also want to take care of myself. So since I am in the process of taking care of myself as a means of me just being healthy and good to myself, I unfortunately won't be going back to first-person shooters too terribly soon, or other content that I had planned prior to my surgery and my break. And it all just kind of comes down to the fact that my eyes aren't ready for it. As much as I want to be able to go back to my other stuff, my eyes just can't possibly handle it at the moment, so I just gotta do what I can. While I continue this talk, I'm gonna try to challenge myself a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of the coconut field while I'm talking. This, on the other hand, this is gonna be rough for me. As you can already tell, I've gotten some pollen, so I know what to expect, sorta, but I'm still not ready for this. I am nowhere close. You'll see why here in a moment. There it is. All right, here we go. Let's just, ow, that hurt already. I just want the pollen. I don't even care if I die here. We're just going to try my best while I talk. This is going to be a mess. The fights in this game are pretty cool, though. I mean, look at this. Coconut crab's not nice. Okay. Yeah, miss me with those AoEs. But anyway, my main goal ideas have changed. Oh boy, okay, I'm almost dead. And the reason why my main goal ideas have changed is because I needed to make sure that I take care of myself with my eye surgery and my whole recovery side of things, because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna be having a very, very, very rough time. Essentially, what that all means is that I didn't have an easy game on my eyes for me to play whenever I was going through the recovery stage of the eye surgery. So that's what Bee Swarm Simulator is for me. It's going to be the game that I play. It's been the game that I play while I'm going through the recovery of the eye surgery. And what this basically means as well is that I actually do have a couple of goals set for myself to go and try to achieve. So that way I don't get bored, as well as I can create content while I try to achieve these goals to make things just that much more interesting and entertaining. At least in my eyes, it seems pretty nice. Okay, I'm honestly doing pretty well against this. The only thing I did was just eat an entire coconut. That hurt a lot. It did 75 damage to me. It was not a nice feeling thing. I shouldn't even be in this area, nor should I even be worrying about this quest, but you know what? We're doing it anyway. By this stage in this game, I've definitely finally gotten everything to slow down drastically. Everything going forward from this point is just a lot more grindy than everything else was, because before this, it was kind of just go get an absurd amount of money and then buy your next upgrade. That is a tool or an item or an accessory, whatever it is, you would just basically actually purchase it. Now it's kind of like you gotta craft things, then you gotta try and get the money for things. Some things are rare, some things are not, and depending on what it is, you have to do certain things to unlock the certain stuff, and then you have to do the quest to get the it's just kind of all over the place now. But honestly, I really enjoy it. There's just something about it in this game that I just heavily enjoy. Oh, another reason why we're not going to be able to kill this thing is because this is a level 12 coconut crab. I'm missing a majority of my attacks, and it also has 250,000 HP. I've only done about 2,000 damage to it already, even though I have like a solid 2 hours or something to kill it. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to kill this bad boy, unfortunately. Maybe in the future once I get better bees and higher level bees, but as of right now, my best bet is to just try to collect as much pollen as I can without dying a horrible death. There's just so much to this game in general, though, that I really enjoy. There's even some sort of equips that you can slap onto your bees, and it will benefit your entire beehive as well as the specific bee that you equip the equip onto. And not only that, but you can also upgrade them. So it just gets even more crazy. This is truly a simulator slash MMORPG, and you can also play this in your own time at your own pace. There's just something to be said about it, man. It's just a really fun, solid game. There's just really no game out there even close, not even remotely close to Bee Swarm Simulator. I can't think of a game outside of Bee Swarm that's close to it on the Roblox platform or even outside the platform, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. Realistically, you would think, okay, if it's not on Roblox, it should be somewhere else outside of Roblox, right? But there's just truly nothing in my mind that feels close to Bee Swarm Simulator. If you guys have an idea of a game that is close, though, please do let me know, because I am interested and I am curious. But in my experience, I can't think of anything that's even close, man. I really can't. But as of right now, my main goals for Bee Swarm Simulator are essentially just getting everything in that yellow building shop over there. I want to get everything in the Ace shop. I don't specifically care about getting all the sprinklers right now because the badges to get those sprinklers are going to be a bit rough. And for any of those who don't know, you have to get a certain set of badges to be able to unlock the next sprinkler. And then to buy the next sprinkler, you have to have a specific amount of honey. I don't know if the even higher tier ones require you to have specific items to be able to, quote unquote, craft the sprinklers. But as of right now, I'm pretty okay with these golden ones, the Ace ones. So I'm not really worried about grinding up to get the other sprinklers at the moment. But I am trying to get the other Ace stuff in there. Because as of right now, I only have the honey mask. And I'm trying to get that cobalt and crimson guards. I'm trying to get the honeycomb belt as well. And those are my current goals that I put into the main goals that I'm going to be focusing on, because ultimately I just kind of want to get that stuff so that way I can be slightly happier and slightly more ready for end game stuff, because why not? It'll essentially just help me out significantly because I have some good stuff already, but I need even better stuff. Don't forget your bees miss stuff too, because if you're like me, I occasionally forget. And don't forget your planters, because I keep forgetting those too. All right, so next what I want to do is I want to go around and try to claim all my daily stuff that I possibly can real fast. So such as the stuff with the dispensers and similar to that, so that way I can get ready for the other stuff. I mean, we got to get the stockings as well. Royal jelly, I'll happily take that. Can I get my wealth clock? I cannot. Can I summon a honey storm? I can. I'll probably save the honey storm, because if I save that honey storm when I do the robo challenge, which I'm doing in this video today, that'll come in handy. Let's go ahead and use the blueberry dispenser. Let's just take the blue portal, I guess. All right, let's use this dispenser. Can't remember all of the dispensers, if I'm honest, but I'm doing my best. I have to do all the beesmith stuff too that I forget. I'm also nearly done with this Bucko bee quest. I actually finally got the translator I needed to be able to start doing stuff with the blue bee. Whew, it just feels nice to finally be at that stage, man. I already did a level 6 snow bear. I saw someone earlier grinding and they had like a tide popper and everything. They were pretty end game. They had an entire hive of gifted bees. Yeah, whenever I saw them fighting their own snow bear, you know I had to do a little bit of some cheese and spawn my own snow bear too. Okay, I don't think there's anything else left for me to do. I guess I could try to do the commando chick. I didn't do the commando chick just yet. Sure, let's do that real fast. I don't think I'm ready for the tunnel bear either, unfortunately. It's all over the place. I'm all over the place in this game. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, just know that I'm 100% okay with explaining myself in the comment section below to help you guys out, or just to help you guys understand things in general. I'm not trying to be inclusive only to Bee Swarm Simulator players, but since that's the game that I'm playing right now, that's how it's just going to end up seeming. It's to be expected though. I mean, there's not really another game out there that I feel like I could play on Roblox at the moment that will be good for my eyeballs. I hope that this game continues to get more updates though, because this is really fun and I want to see more boss fight stuff. I don't know. I think that the fighting in this game is pretty fun, even though that all you do is you just kind of sit there and watch your bees slap something silly for you. There's just something weird about this game. It's entertaining in the fact that you continue to play it so that way you don't have to play it anymore, if that makes any sense. You just want to be so good at the game that you don't have to play the actual game anymore. You can kind of just like AFK once you're far enough or something. I don't know. The way that this game works is just fascinating. It's really addicting. Come on. There we go. I will reap my rewards. After I get all the Ace Shop stuff though, I'll probably just start to focus on maybe getting the bubble mask, because I think that the bubble mask is statistically better than the honey mask. At least I would assume it is. And then after I get the bubble mask, I'm probably just going to keep grinding up and then eventually get the stuff that's in this spirit area over here. That's going to be a task within itself. Okay, that's actually going to be so hard to get everything done there. Let's go ahead and finally get started with the Robo Challenge. Before I do this Robo Challenge, I want to just say now that I do have plans for whenever I'm done with my whole recovery with my eye surgery. I plan on finally getting back into Bad Business and Phantom Forces, but we just gotta let the eye heal a little bit more first because I genuinely need it. I'm gonna try to explain the Robo Bear event as best as I can because this is where things get the most interesting and are actually pretty dang fun. It's kind of a roguelike that essentially exists within Bee Swarm Simulator, and it uses the bees that you currently have in your hive towards the actual challenge itself. So we're gonna go ahead and start it, and then whenever you start this challenge, it gives you different quests that you can pick from. Sometimes it'll have a quest that has a bigger reward depending on how difficult the quest is. So in this case, I have a 13 cog reward if I get 60,000 honey, which is going to be pretty easy because I still have the honey storm on. And then I have to get 30,000 blue pollen, which also shouldn't technically be too difficult either. So I'm pretty confident with this quest. And then we finally get to select our bees. We get to select 3 or 2, or I can't remember. We'll just count it out. So we'll do Demon Bee because I want the better attack. Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about any of these right now. I guess I'll go with the Buoyant Bee. I have one last one. The Gifted Shocked Bee would be pretty good here, actually. But then getting another Demon Bee actually wouldn't be horrible either. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Gifted Shocked Bee. And now that we got that out of the way, we can now purchase an upgrade with the remaining cogs that I have, because everything that we buy, we use these cogs for. Now, unfortunately, as much as I would absolutely love to get this upgrade right here, I don't have enough cogs for it. This would have been so dang nice, but unfortunately I don't have enough. Okay, so now that we're doing this challenge and I have my bees selected and among everything else, I gotta go and start this honey storm, head to the blue flower field, and there's also a nice sprout there, which is, it just all adds up, man. But there are special enemies that exist during this challenge that I have to look out for. I also have a few quests to kill them too, so it's not all bad, actually. Here we have one of the enemies right here. It's the mosquito. They're kind of annoying, but you know what? We'll get it done. We got this. I don't think I'm making nearly enough honey, but you know what? It's fine. I shall struggle a tiny little bit as my bees continue to struggle to slap this mosquito. Every mosquito that you have that currently is alive is actually a significant debuff to the overall pollen that you collect. This just gets grindy, man. It's challenges on top of challenges on top of challenges. But the further that you get in this challenge, you eventually can get yourself an amulet, which basically just gives you a permanent flat buff, which is very nice. Okay, what I'm gonna end up doing, since I need blue pollen anyways, let's go ahead and try to activate a blue drive here. It might not be the best idea, but I need this pretty badly. It's not even funny how bad I need this. Maybe I should have went to the pine tree field. I could probably make a run for it, but if I already fail, we'll fix it next time. It's all good. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to be having a rough time with this first round. This first round is not going well for me. But if we look here, we can see that because of how many toxins I have from these mosquitoes, it gives me a unfortunate debuff. It gives you less player move speed, less pollen. It's rough, man. I'm kind of confident that I might be able to get close. If not, I'll actually beat it, but we'll see. I just need my bees to actually get it in there and kill the things. There we go. I've been planning on eventually trying to go and kill the snail so that way I can get the shell amulet as well. I'm essentially just kind of all over the place, it feels. I'm not ready for this challenge, as you can probably tell, which is why it's part of my main goal to actually upgrade all my gear, because if I do that, then I get even further on in the game, and it would also let me have higher attack among other things, so we like that. I'm pretty confident though that here soon I should be able to get a good amount of other things done anyway. I should probably use this cloud that I have. Don't know where it came from, but it is very welcome. I'm not making nearly enough honey from all this, man. So maybe I selected the wrong quest to choose from, but I still have a minute left, and then the biggest issue is making honey, I guess. Okay, I have an idea. Let's just quickly grab as much of this as I can, and then we're gonna try to... What's a good spot for me? We're just gonna go deal with rhino beetles, I guess. Everything's fine. We're just gonna collect these. Thankfully, it's nighttime, so I might be able to do something here. How am I gonna make the rest of the honey? I need the honey. I'm trying to big brain it, but I don't think I big brained it enough. Oh no. Did I lose? I think I lost here. I lost on round 1. That's embarrassing. At least I might get some rewards from this though. I will come back stronger if I fail this, which I probably will. I should have chosen the easier quest, especially for the beginning. If you guys are doing this challenge yourself, let me know how it goes for you guys. Unfortunately, I have failed, but we do get some nice rewards regardless. And I do believe I still have a good amount of tickets left anyways. So I'll just save up, I'll stock up, and then I'll come back and I'll slap something silly. I have 11 of the passes left, so I'll definitely try to get those done as well. And if you guys want me to, let me know in the comment section below, and I will try the ant challenge in my next Bee Swarm Simulator video as well, because I see that as a pretty fun challenge as well. Speaking of the daily stuff, yeah, I missed this one. Give me my free ant pass. I do like that a lot. And then in the future, when we get stronger, we can also hop into there and get the ant challenge stuff done too. I have a lot of things to grind and get. It's just going to be a mess, but I'm going to be going for it. I'll let you guys know how it is with the next video I make. I'm probably going to be grinding a bit off camera because, again, I'm taking care of my eyes. It's either that or I'm playing old school RuneScape, since those are the two main games I'm focusing on at the moment while I recover. And then when I'm done recovering, it's going to be Call of Duty, as well as Bad Business, Phantom Forces, and the current games that I have, because I have 7 main goals at the moment. 4 of those are actual game grinds, and the other 3 are playthroughs over on the UndeadNeko channel. So not all of it really matters to you guys, but I'm just letting you guys all know what the kind of situation is. Now, last but not least, this is what I was talking about with the stuff that I'm trying to get, essentially, for this main goal of Bee Swarm Simulator. I already have this, which is really good, but I think that the bubble mask may be better than this. If you are a Bee Swarm Simulator player, please let me know in the comment section if you believe that the honey mask is better than the bubble mask or vice versa. Just let me know which to you is probably best, because if the honey mask is better than bubble, then I'm gonna stick to honey. Either way though, I'm definitely gonna get the Crimson Guard, the Honeycomb Belt, and the Cobalt Guard, and then once that's done, it'll be so nice, because then I will feel so much stronger, and then I'm probably just gonna end up focusing on quests and bees at that point, because that's probably what I'll end up needing to get even further into the game. And that also involves bees that are a little bit more difficult to come by, such as the Vicious Bee, which you can get right there for 250 stingers. And not only that, but I'll also need the Gumdrop Bee, or the Gummy Bee, whatever it's called, for 2,500 gumdrops. But anyways, that's gonna have to be it for this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!